today we're going over how to get rid of vertigo. Okay, you may have already seen my video on the half somersault maneuver. If you haven't, check that out. But today we're going to discuss some ways to decrease vertigo and get centered again and get under balance and not have all that spinning sensation. And so the first thing I'd talk to you about, because I am a chiropractor, is that you need to go and get some great chiropractic care and spinal manipulation, okay? I've seen it over and over again. Symptoms diminish because of patients receiving chiropractic care, okay, for vertigo, because of the upper 2-3 cervical vertebra and the lower cervicals as well. And then in adjunction to that would be getting a Erchonia Laser, specifically the FX635 or the FX405 laser, okay? And the reason that being is that these lasers, they don't heat up the body, they're cold lasers. What they do is they go to each cell of the body when the light hits it, the photon beam. It increases cellular respiration. There are 5 enzymes that help and give you cellular respiration. That's right, your cells breathe. So the mitochondria in the cells are what give you the cellular respiration, and they need certain enzymes. Well, the enzyme released off of these lasers is called cytochrome C oxidase. Very research, check it out. It increases your ATP production, yielding you 24 oxygen energy bites to the tissue, whereby increasing repair, regeneration. Very sweet. I would recommend that, as well as the potential for having acupuncture. You would do well with these holistic options, okay? And so let's move into some foods to get rid of vertigo. One thing I've noticed is to decrease your table salt or lower your sodium. I haven't always been a big fan because of the type of salts that are out there now are higher in mineral content instead of just your white bland table salt. And so if I was going to choose between pink Himalayan and gray Celtic here, because we're lowering our sodium, I would go with gray Celtic salt. And that is only 33% sodium chloride table salt. And whereas Himalayan is 98% sodium chloride. Okay, so lowering your sodium would help because you're going to end up boosting your potassium hit through the system. So that's why. Okay, so then I would go with omega-3 fatty acids, okay? Here's where I would pause and say it's a really good place to get what I call an omega check via the blood to see what your ratio is from omega-6 to omega-3. Okay, we need to bring that down when we're dealing with sickness and disease and inflammation, okay, where those crystals are getting stuck in those semicircular canals, okay? So we want to, and that fish is rich in omega-3, okay? Salmon, mackerel, herring, sardines, all of that very rich in omega-3s. Also the mighty walnuts, very rich in omega-3s. I love them. And seeds, it would be flax and chia, high in omega-3s, okay? So those would be great, boosting anti-inflammation, shutting down all the excess, they're anti-inflammatory, shutting down inflammation in the body. A lot of time that omega-6 to 3 ratio is out of balance and we need to bring it down, okay? So next I would go on to just the mighty deep colored fruits and vegetables, all those antioxidants, okay? To go and scavenge free radicals, clean it up, remove that excess stress off the body. A lot of times vertigo has been from stress, okay? So anyway, so those deep colored fruits and vegetables are for the win, okay? Fresh, and you can prepare them. Don't overcook them, no, okay? Let's keep the benefit of them. If you overcook them, then they get a mush, okay? Okay, so the next food source would be your B6 foods that boost B6 specifically, because it helps to bring balance and increase your metabolism, okay? And we would get that from, let's see, red meat, obviously, fish as well, and then the dark poultry meat is one. Nuts would be the mighty pistachio. Mushrooms are high in 6, and a lot of people don't realize that, so that's a good little aha moment. So bone broth would be rich in minerals, okay? And it's very good a source of collagen, okay? And it also just builds your body fluid up over in general, builds it up, okay? And when we're talking about the ear and the inner ear and the semicircular canals, and when we talk about bone broth, we're talking about collagen. And so you're boosting your collagen intake. So you can get bone broth by making it yourself, i.e. watch the video and make it at home. You can get it by buying bone broth in the store, thank the good Lord. And then you can also buy it in a powdered form. And so you find out what works for you and go there, because it's essential. I would have it be an essential part, okay? Now, foods, let's talk about what foods you need to avoid, okay? Alcohol, very hard on the liver, okay? And having to deal with toxic debris and then cause all this excess free radicals and inflammation in the system, okay? So just stop it, period. Caffeine boosts your metabolism, and it also is hard on the adrenals, so thereby adding stress to the system. Stop it while you're going through the season of regenerating and repairing. Just stop it, okay? Sugar decreases your immune system response, decreases your gut health, okay? There's nothing good that comes from just your simple junk sugar, so just stop it, So then you can come back to a base, and then you can repair and overcome, right? So just stop the sugar. And then gluten, your junk grains. So I would stop the gluten, pastas, breads, crackers, all that stuff. Just stop the gluten. There's so much data out there that supports that gluten hurts your gut and decreases your immune system response. However, in the starch category, it would be great to use heirloom grains like amaranth, millet, quinoa. You can go to black and purple rice. Those are great choices because of the color. They're deeper in antioxidants, so they're just a much better choice overall, okay? And let's see, is there any other food? Nope, I think that's it. Oh no, okay, last and surely not least at all, it's actually number 1, is avoid artificial sweeteners, okay? Your artificial sweeteners are the yellow, pink, and blue packets. Stop it, okay? There's so much data to support neurological damage. There's so much research on these sugars, so just don't do it, just stop. You have to get off of that sweet addiction as well, okay? Okay, so then we'll move into some really great healing herbs, okay? These herbs in and of themselves don't handle and cure your vertigo. We are boosting your antioxidant and your circulatory mechanisms of the body with these and warming the body. So ginger is my first. Ginger root is very warming to the body, okay? And it boosts your immune system as well. Second would be cayenne pepper. It's awesome for your circulation and awesome for your metabolism. It actually it throws it high and then it brings balance to it. It helps it come down, but come down to the right spot, okay? So if you like cayenne, that'll be good for you. Turmeric is my favorite though, aka curcumin, okay? So it's great for your brain, it's great for your heart, it's great for your gut. It decreases pain, it's a huge anti-inflammatory. For the win, curcumin is fabulous for the body, okay, as an herb. And then last but not least, I'll just give you a little bit of essential oils. Essential oils are basically oils that come from live plants and such, okay? And doing aromatherapy with them, dropping a few drops in your hands, going in a circular clockwise position, and then cupping and smelling them in, putting them on the bottom of your feet, you know, and even some of them you can put in your food, okay? And so my favorite is frankincense. Powerful. Frankincense, aka, and also sacred frankincense. Great, 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 great. Lavender is known for just peace and calming. It just puts you in a rest position. Ginger, of course, you can get ginger oil, like I said earlier. It's that warming to the body, increases healing, boosts your immune system. And ylang ylang is known to balance the body. So any of those combinations, those are just a few, would be great to try and to step into something a little different if you haven't done essential oils. But in the end, the holistic approach from different maneuvers to help balance your art, to help move those little crystals in your semicircular canals would be beneficial. Chiropractic is just essential. I don't even know how people live without chiropractic because I've been doing it for 28 years. And then those lasers, those cold lasers are just key to releasing that cytochrome C oxidase and giving you, boom, oxygen, tissue regeneration. Just so good. And acupuncture as well. So thank you for tuning in on how to get rid of vertigo. So thank you for allowing me to help you take your next step together towards health. And if you know anybody that has vertigo, please send them a link to these 2 videos that I have out here. They will benefit them greatly, and you'll be glad you did. Don't forget to like my videos and subscribe. Click on the bell. And thanks. I'll see you next week. Bless you. Enjoy your day.